What's up, OG, triple OG?
It's your
OG,
man,
triple,
y'all already
triple.
know what it is. We got
OG.
some Corey on deck with the 5150 show. So, without further ado, let's get to the video.
Hey man, when the kids are in your life, it's a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wish I would have been more in my son's life. I made a mistake. I allowed my son to fester in the home with the man his mom married.
You know about that music, youngster? That's grown folks' music.
And it was a huge mistake. I'm an older, mature man. I'm not shitting all over the guy because the guy is the guy, but he's not Corey. Right. See, if my son was around me, he would have been afraid of me because he would know, okay, that motherfucker show me love. That motherfucker do all kind of shit for me, but when I try him, he fucks me up. Right. That is the relationship you need to have with some of these kids.
You damn right.
But he grew up in a situation where he was able to fuck up and ain't never get fucked up. Right. It is my opinion you only got to fuck your son or daughter up 1 or 2 times and they be like, this motherfucker just picked me up and throw me in the air with love. But when I did that sneaky shit, he beat my ass.
Yeah, but I am gonna whoop your ass. Whoop your
If that ain't the type of relationship you got growing up with a child, you are making a mistake. You cannot reason with a child.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Any parents that reason with the child, you are destroying that child. You have to physically discipline children in a way where you show them all. You remember Richard Pryor used to have a joke. She'll beat your ass. My grandmama used to beat your ass and fix you up right after that. Come here now. Right. You know grandmama love you.
Heavy hands.
I love you to death, but if you fuck up, I'm going to do it again. You know what? That's the type of relationship you need to have with a child. Your child needs to know you will beat they
just have to be afraid of you and have respect for you.
But I'm going to show you love.
That combo. Right. That combo is good. They're afraid of you physically and they respect you.
That's real shit.
Thank you, Big Dave.
Listen, man, that's serious, though, about the children.
Yeah.
Because the children don't get the ass whoopings they need to be reassured in life. They try everybody. Because most of these mamas will tell you, don't touch my child, and the child is doing something so egregious. Is that a word?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm on a roll tonight. The child will do something so egregious and be protected by the mom, and the child will watch that and grow up and be bitch ass.
I'm just a bitch ass nigga.
Grow up as a bitch ass. Craig got a new baby. How old is he now?
He about to be 8 months.
Oh
Remember when Craig brought the baby
so
up here when
cute.
it was everything was on
It
fire
was
outside?
fresh, yeah, the baby.
I ain't forget Craig.
Yeah.
I ain't met him yet, like I want to.
Yeah.
You got to bring him up here and be like, that's Uncle Corey, and I'm going to give him that look. That's that, when them babies first see you. But see, there's magic to me.
Yeah.
My brother's daughter was with a group of us. We were at the hotel because my mom was in town. Dee, was you there?
Yep, I brought the cake.
I know how to do babies.
It was super cute, though.
Everybody was trying to get her attention, but she wouldn't do nothing but hug her daddy because she didn't know us like that.
That's true.
I didn't pay her no attention. I just kept looking away. But I talk, my voice carries, and she kept looking.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, what happened, D?
She went right to him. It was almost like,
I'm the one wasn't paying her no attention.
And everybody's like this, what? Like,
you know what that told me?
What?
She gonna be getting dick put up in her when she grow up.
Why did I know it was gonna take a bad turn?
I will not be defeated. Family ties must not rule over the business of the 5150.
No, either that or she wanted good luck and she thought you were Buddha.
I'm going to get a text from my brother to fuck you.
That's funny.
Oh, God, see, I knew it. He pulled a Craig on us. We didn't know what was going to go on in that mouth.
People say, you terrible, Corey.
Yes, he is.
But
right?
there's truth to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Her magnetic attraction to the male, the alpha in the room, means something. Am I wrong? Can anyone explain it? See, I'm not a scientific, explain with this scientific backing, but I watch young women as they develop in this world. And I get a pretty good idea of what they're going to be about. I know if they're going to need intense training to not go too far left. Right. I know I'm blessed with this mind. A young girl. Some girls don't even know. Never sit in no man's lap.
Right.
Some girls don't even know that. You never sit in your uncle's lap. You never sit in whoever lap. Maybe your daddy. Maybe. But who's telling these girls that?
And
Who's telling them that?
It's an age thing, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you think,
What do you mean it's an age thing?
Like an age thing. Like, if a girl...
When do you cut off sitting a baby in your lap?
I don't know. I think that would vary. It varies, but...
Damn near when they could walk.
No. So that would be, like, 1 year old.
Say that
for a
again,
girl.
Craig.
He said
I
when they
said
start
damn near
walking.
when they start walking. Shit.
Craig, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, especially
If they're able to walk over to you and say, hey, that means they're too old to sit in your lap.
you start
Complete sentences
You
or
start
something.
rearing them for independence. You don't sit on.
Wow,
nobody.
Craig, do you hear what Craig says? You
Craig,
start
Papa.
rearing them for independence, which is very
Craig.
true. You can't have young girls sitting in no man's lap. Shut up, Siri, and die.
Not somebody said she thought you were Santa Claus, Corey.
Siri playing dumb.
They thought he was the Santa Claus at the mall.
No, that's the government checking me out. You bitch.
Oh. Just check. Turn your...
This is the government. You think this ain't the government?
Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're like, did he say his what the? He putting them up on real game.
It's okay.
When they start walking, they're too old to be sitting in a man's lap.
It's okay.
Do you know men will have sex with who they can?
We got a point.
Most men will have sex with who they can. Do you know that? See, the male sex organ doesn't care about a lot of things that your feelings might get caught up in. The male sex organ wants to feel the wet warm.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
And sometimes it will make a mistake when it comes to the wet warm. The wet warm could be a family member. Did you know that? Nobody's telling you this. That's why a mother should make sure she's extremely careful who she leaves her children with. And I'm not just talking about adults. I'm talking about little boys will freak. We used to call it juice. Want to go juice? A female. Yes. Yes. Some little boys are ready to do it when they are 5.
This is true.
They be rock hard and they realize
They don't know
it's
why.
something I want, even
Right,
if they don't know what they want.
Right.
You have to train these children accordingly so they not on the plane getting kicked off because the stewardess said, turn the video off, we finna take off. The children are not being raised correctly. The children are not getting these important instructions that Big Mama used to give in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s,
80s. For sure.
even 90s, I'd say.
Yeah.
Big Mama ain't there teaching them how to abort the baby with the hanger no more. They going to Planned Parenthood and getting a poisonous shot that interferes with their reproductive system. Huh? I'm lying?
A real bitch had a baby and give it up for adoption. That's a real bitch.
You know what they do? Tyler Perry did a movie where he showed this. They'll have the baby and Big Mama will raise it and say that's your brother.
Right.
It be your mama. That's your sister over there.
Right.
Because Big Mama raised y'all. Then you find out later on it's your mama.
Right.
Those are the people who didn't want to abort it, even though abortion seems to be the thing that people will do, as we have checked the statistics of how many kids were ended versus how many were born in New York, which was stunning and sad, and I never forgot it since the tutorial brother said that.
All right, I got to agree with Corey on this subject here. Now, one of the things that he said was, as far as you can't reason with these kids, not in 2025. You know, these kids done lost their goddamn mind. The YNs, they call them. You know, they just shooting shit up and, you know, doing all kind of madness. And I know 9 times out of 10, these YNs or these, you know, dysfunctional kids, they ain't got their father in their life. And it's important. Let me say that again. It's important for a man, a father, to be in a kid's life, because just like you said, you know, the only thing these kids need, man, is a good ass whooping 1 or 2 times, and they good. I had 2 sons that I wasn't in their life like that. You know what I'm saying? One of them being because he stayed in another state and his grandmother, she had custody of him. Another one was his mother felt like, you know, I was too rough or I was too stern and strict and stuff like that. So, you know, she basically kept him away from him. And to this day, me and him don't even really talk like that, because he was like 21, 22, something like that, and he needed somewhere to stay. You know, he was coming on bad times or whatever, and he came to live with me. I was questioning him about his future and his plans and stuff like that. So he got in his feelings and he disrespected me in my house, and I didn't have to kick him out. He kicked himself out because he knew it was about to be, you know, a little altercation between me and him that was gonna get physical. So he just left, and I haven't talked to him since. But I know if I would have been in his life and I would have put my foot down and you know, probably put it somewhere else, then he wouldn't have been talking to me like that, or he wouldn't have disrespected me in my own house. And then, you know, I know it's probably gonna be flack about parents putting their hands on kids or whatever, but it's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It says if you don't chastise your children, then you don't love them. You look at it, I'd rather me chastise my children than the police chastise my children, because they gonna beat their ass and they gonna get away with it. They're not gonna get charged with it. You will get charged with it, but they're not gonna get charged with it. Or, you know, they're gonna take their life. So I'd rather start, like Corey said, like the Bible say, train your child in the way that they should go, and they not gonna turn away from it. But that's speaking of them wanting to live a life of being a homosexual or all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you train your kids, if Dwayne Wade would have trained his kid, the little boy or whatever, he wouldn't have went that way. It's about protecting your seed as a man. Now, Corey spoke about, you know, little girls sitting in different men laps and all that stuff. And I agree with them. I got a 6-year-old daughter, and I've always watched where she went, who she was with, and all that. Can't nobody just take my daughter and she's spending the night over somebody's house. Hell no. My daughter is not sitting on no man lap. And I informed her, you don't sit on no man lap. What you gonna do if a man tell you to come sit on my lap? Or I'm gonna tell my daddy, you goddamn right. And it's gonna be a problem, because I don't play that shit. Not with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And they said another thing too, as far as you got family members or whatever that want to get some little kids or whatever. You got to watch your kids and them kids too. But mainly you got to watch yours, because you can be setting your kid up for some stuff that they might not mentally be able to handle. I was told by my family members that I don't play. I'm strict. There need to be more fathers like that though. You know, because these dudes around here is running wild as hell, man. They doing all type of stuff up under the sun. And then you got these women, don't touch my baby, don't hit my baby, don't do this to my baby this. But then your baby, he 17, 18, 19, and he a goddamn monster. He a YN. I'm with Corey on this one, you know what I'm saying? You got to train these kids. Sometimes you got women stopping men from being in their child's life. life. That's why I believe in, you get a woman pregnant, or you even deal with a woman, you have sex with a woman, you need to marry that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all about family. And you being there for your family, and you leading and guiding your family in the right direction in this thing we call life. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comments.
What's up, OG?
It's your
Triple
man.
OG.
Y'all already know what it is.
Triple.
To the next video, it's Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.